Good morning, crypto winners. After a short break, I'm ready to share news, current events, and an overview of the market with you once more. In today's video, the former chairman of the SEC will make a new comment about XRP and suggest that the CBDC use XRP as an instant settlement option. What did people say in response to Clayton's speech? Will the Federal Reserve follow these suggestions? Let us find out. An expert says the ex-chair of the SEC did damage to XRP, and the CEO of Ripple reacts to Clayton's new comment. CEO of Ripple Brad Garlinghouse has responded to Jay Clayton's comments about how crypto is regulated in the US. Clayton used to be chair of the SEC. At a recent event put on by the Council on Foreign Relations, Clayton showed pity for crypto entrepreneurs who are having trouble getting money. Clayton said, "I feel very sorry for the business owners who wanted to sell their shares to raise money, and I feel very sorry for the individual investors who want to buy those shares." The previous head of the SEC asked US regulators to make crypto-friendly rules that could make it easier for crypto entrepreneurs to get money. Clayton says that the right way to control cryptocurrencies is to first understand that they are not products but rather technologies. The former head of the SEC also said that the argument over whether an asset is a security or a commodity is overdone. He said that most of the time, it's pretty easy to tell whether a cryptocurrency is an investment or a commodity. CEO of Ripple and lawyer for XRP respond. Clayton's comments caused emotions among crypto fans, including Garlinghouse, as expected. What did the CEO of Ripple say? He said he was shocked after hearing Clayton's new thoughts on crypto regulation. Let's watch the video of his speech to make things clearer. For small and medium-sized businesses and making it easy for investors who aren't accredited or who are accredited to take part in those opportunities. I'd love to hear how. You've already talked about how you think the right way to regulate cryptocurrency and other digital assets should be, as well as some of the trade-offs you think about. If you don't mind, could you also say how you think that's different from the current administration's view and why you think they have a different view? Yeah. So I believe the right way to regulate. To understand that crypto is a technology and not a product. Most of the time, it's a different technology for getting a thing that we already know. Along with Garlinghouse, pro-XRP lawyer Bill Morgan also spoke out against Clayton's latest statement. Morgan, the lawyer, says Clayton only cared about the security debate when he wanted to hurt XRP's chances of competing with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Lawyer Morgan said Clayton was picking winners in the crypto space because he was involved in William Hinman's controversial 2018 speech about Ethereum free passes. The issue with Ripple, the SEC, and the comments made by former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton make things even more complicated in the world of regulating cryptocurrencies. And this isn't anything new. However, Clayton's support for crypto businesses and his claim that crypto assets are a technology and not a product are very different from how he used to regulate things. It's the same as the Titanic's captain saying he feels sorry for icebergs. This change could mean a bigger shift in how digital assets are regulated in the future. This shows how important it is to change the old regulatory system to fit the special needs of crypto technology. Morgan said that Clayton favored Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP over XRP while he was at the SEC. Garlinghouse didn't believe Morgan's claims, which shows that the crypto community is still unhappy. These complaints are made because the regulators' deeds and words don't match up. These problems are made worse by the debate surrounding William Hinman's 2018 speech, in which he said that Ethereum and Bitcoin were not securities, which had an indirect effect on Ripple. The legal fight between Ripple and the SEC, especially the recent court decisions in its favor not classifying XRP as a security, which it is not, shows how hard it is to apply normal securities laws to cryptocurrencies. The way that other digital goods are thought about and regulated will now be based on this case. So, the ongoing discussion and legal challenges show how important it is to have a clear, consistent, and fair set of rules for cryptocurrencies. A system like this should take into account the unique qualities of digital assets and how technology is always changing. This would protect the interests of investors and business owners while not getting in the way of new ideas. On the other hand, the SEC is pushing a policy of stifling and stopping progress for no clear reason. This is hurting its already bad image, especially that of Gensler. In their way, they're like a crazy old man who has lost his memory. That's why people in the crypto world don't like them, and it won't change until they do. And Clayton's quick change of heart is nothing unusual for someone like that. What he says tomorrow might be very different. Also, this man no longer makes decisions in general. Let's move on to the next story. The US Federal Reserve gets several suggestions for using XRP for payments in the CBDC questionnaire. The questionnaire had 22 questions that asked about risks, benefits, privacy issues, and other things related to CBDC adoption. For example, the US Federal Reserve asked what effects new technologies might have on the design and policies of the CBDC in the future. Respondent James Hughes stressed how important it is to keep lines of communication open with the cryptocurrency business. He spoke out against making illegal coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. He said that giving customers a choice would encourage more innovation in the digital economy. In response to the question of whether or not a CBDC needs to be able to work offline, Ryan Hanna from the US banking business said that he liked the idea. Hanna mentioned that CBDC could be affected by major blackouts or problems with the power grid. So, this responder brought up Ripple and the XRP ledger as examples of how blockchain can be used effectively offline. Ryan Hanna said again how important it is for a CBDC to have quick settlement and no fees when making it so that it is easy to use and accepted at the point of sale. In particular, Hanna agreed that the XRPL could be used to reach the goals. Crypto enthusiast James Reichman claimed that cross-border transactions don't need a CBDC because of how domestic and international digital payments have changed without a US CBDC. At the same time, Reichman said that Ripple and XRP were the best ways to make big payments across borders. Reichman says that CBDCs are not needed to play this part in the payments environment. In the same way, the Fed asked for feedback on the possible benefits of a CBDC and other options. Luke Kay from the US building business suggested a different plan. Kay said that a sidechain should be built on a public chain like XRPL. Kay says this method would let the Federal Reserve's money connect directly with new ideas in the private sector, which would encourage people to work together and come up with new ideas. In order to make payments transferable across multiple platforms, crypto enthusiast Ernest Shackleton was adamant that XRP was the only answer that would work. Shackleton showed faith in the cryptocurrency's ability to make transactions easy on a number of different sites. Overall, XRP